How many grapes are poisonous for your dog? That's today's question. Okay, so my next question was sent in by JP, who writes, "Hello, can you help? My dog ate yogurt-covered raisins, about 50 of them, and she weighs 80 pounds. I then had another question that says, my 7-month-old puppy ate 2 grapes. She's approximately 20 pounds. Will she be okay?" Well, both of these owners are right in thinking that raisins and grapes can be very poisonous to dogs. Now, we don't know exactly what it is that causes the poisoning, but what happens is the whatever it is in the raisins and grapes results in kidney damage and kidney failure, which ultimately can lead to death and can be quite efficient at killing a dog. Now, different individuals have different susceptibilities, and this is where the challenge comes in with knowing kind of how many is dangerous for an individual dog and what to do about it if they do get into a bunch of grapes or a box of raisins, or baking or cakes or anything like that have got raisins in it. So over Easter, we think of hot cross buns, have potentially got lots of raisins and can be very dangerous. So because of this, it's always best to err on the side of caution, because if we wait too long, it may be actually too late to successfully treat them and to help their kidneys once we're seeing signs of illness. So kidneys are very sensitive to different different toxins, and they don't regenerate. So if we're getting an awful lot of damage, then potentially things will be too late, and no amount of treatment will be able to save them and to kind of reverse some of the damage that's been done. Now, I've actually just produced a calculator so that you can see the potential toxic dose for your dogs. So for an 80-pound dog, we're talking about 84 grapes is the dangerous dose. So getting into 50, is potentially safe. And I say potentially because there's also been cases where dogs have had kidney damage occur at lower than the supposed toxic dose. So like I say, I think it's always best to err on the side of caution, and in this case I would definitely recommend going and seeing your vet, having them checked over, potentially going on IV fluids and having some blood tests done to check that the kidneys are working fine, because really we don't want to mess around with this. If kidney damage has happened and we're only picking that up 2, 3, 4 days later because a dog is becoming really unwell, then the likelihood is that it's going to be too late to do anything really significant about that. The flip side is that a lot of dogs will be able to eat raisins and grapes without having any problems at all, but there's just no way of knowing. We don't have a test that we can look at that says which dog is going to be sensitive and which isn't. That would be a fantastic thing to have, but we just don't have that, certainly at present. That may be something that comes around in the future. So yeah, if you're ever concerned, go and check out that calculator. I'll leave the links in the description, but that's also available in my resource center if you sign up for the Knowledge Vault. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the show notes for that calculator.
You've been watching the Dr. Alex Answers video podcast. Remember to subscribe and head over to dralexanswers.com for any links, downloads, and get your question answered.